In a state that lives and breathes football, welcome inside the massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And the first run of the game for Williams. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another run for Williams. Breaks the tackle, still going. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. Has him on a quick hitter. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Frankie Louver there for the tackle.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun is Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Straight ahead with Williams. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Dak off the play fake. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. With McCaffrey now on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Daniels now on 1st down. Has a man, it's Ertz. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Commanders will have a 1st. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. 3 inside the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That goes for 36 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
First down, Commanders.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. He'll step up, and there he goes. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They're running the option, short side. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thinking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. They've got 1st down from the 31. First down, here's Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So 2nd down coming up.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Screen here for Williams. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 6.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They start out with 3rd and 4. He has the first over the middle, and they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Dak throwing again. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Prescott here from the gun. It's on target to Williams. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Complete out to the right. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Up the gut they go with Williams. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Gosh, I got to just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. The strength, the agility. I thought they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking, and that's how you get those big chunk yard runs.
Williams will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. That's caught by Williams. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you got to imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Daniels on 1st down. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. It's caught. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 22. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Now he takes it. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Cowboys' 12-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Cowboys rush it in and they bring it down. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Out of the gun, Daniels. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Gay's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning in from the 16. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cowboys taking over on offense. Not much time left before halftime. And with just under 40 seconds left to go, Brock, they can try a drive, but they got to hurry. They've got first down from the 31. Dak now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. 1st and 10, Prescott. It's on the in route. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Prescott on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. The Commanders ready to get their offense out there for the final time in the first half. They'll need some unlikely magic here if they want to find points before halftime. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes the offense for Washington to begin the third quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. They run, it's Krosky Merritt. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. Escapes out to the left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. Now Daniels to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action, Prescott. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And this one doesn't go far.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Close secured by George Pickett. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
It's a gain of 7.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Prescott to sneak it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
A tie in baseball, Kate, well, we know it goes to the runner. A tie at the line of scrimmage on a sneak, well, in this case, it goes to the defense.
Cowboys punting it away here on fourth, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. A run. It's Krosky Merritt. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Here's Krosky Merritt. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
And the Washington first down.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here's Daniels. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Daniels setting up the play action. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He goes right back to Samuel. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Croston and Merritt on the carry. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Snap should come quicker here. It is 2nd and 10 after the penalty. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-D-B. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
5th DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal. He's back to throw. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Commanders now trail by just a point in the 4th. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Turpin with a return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the 39. Throwing the out route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
That's good for a Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Prescott takes off with it. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And he runs out after a very nice game. They're going to have to hang on to that momentum, though, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Williams now on 1st and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They stay on the ground with Williams. Has a big hole left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. Prescott takes off with it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Commanders 5-yard line.
Running right, it's Williams. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Third and goal.
To throw. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys jump in front late. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And it's going to be second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this third and long.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. Third down coming. Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Has it downfield, working the left. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. And they do not get a desperately needed first down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way.